Hazbin Hotel Behind Closed Doors, the third episode of Season 2. In it, Charlie finds out about Pensius and tries to spread the good news. Meanwhile, Cherry is also trying to figure out about Pensius. Shenanigans ensue. The episode begins literally right after episode 1, with Charlie still screaming, running into a lounge where Vaggie was yelling at Cherry for being a freeloader to tell them about what happened. Well, I guess the hotel is doing well. They have some rando sinners, like the Pharaoh from the pilot. Vaggie's glad to hear about Pensius, but Charlie is ecstatic and also sees that she's getting slandered, so she sets up an interview, which Vaggie doesn't trust, but she's like, come on, man. Her contact list includes Vaggie, which has a angel wing and a heart, Vivian Madrano, whoever that is, Vox Tech, and Wretched Waffles. So if Lucifer likes pancakes, that means Lilith likes French toast. Then Charlie does a silly dance and hums Happy Day in Hell. I guess Vox was just chilling when he got the invite. And Velvet makes her love potion in a big witch's pot. We can also, for the first time, really see she's got joints because she's a doll, with Charlie and Lou being like a porcelain doll and Velvet being like a Bratz doll. And that's why she has different hair and clothes in every scene. A detail I don't think I've brought up before because there's just so many. Meanwhile, the others are happy for Pensius, but Cherry's still conflicted about what is he like, because she didn't really know him. And Husk refers to the fact that Baxter used to, so she hops down to see him. Fat Nuggets has a little cat bed. Vox and Val get there in no time, and they're not super impressed by the hotel. So as a peace offering, the V's grant them the average modern-sized TV with the Amazon delivery drones. The interview goes exactly how you think, so they throw out a bunch of random questions to get her to say something weird, and Charlie drops the redemption bomb. But she was so excited and set this up way too soon to the point that she didn't really have any viable evidence to show them. So she'll redeem someone right now. Meanwhile, Baxter cloning bugs, and Cherry wants some answers about the snake. And she's able to recognize that Baxter works for Vox Tech because everything's blue in his room.
We were partners.
Oh, like...
What? Lab partners!
She finds a way to get him to speak. And a bioengineer and mechanical engineer used to live together and experiment together, and presented their stuff to the science fair. I wonder if they were friends with Wally Wackford. And they competed in gladiatorial combat against Estiel to try and be overlords, and Baxter's bioengineering actually won, and he also met a young Vox. But Pensius eventually had enough of Baxter's cruelty, and he took the eggs in the divorce, revealing that yes, he also made the eggs.
His frivolous turf war scheme with that woman he was obsessed with. You, I think.
Strange guy, I guess.
This leads into Pensius singing I Miss You by Blink-182. Okay, actually it's called Piss, a love ballad, which is about Pensius singing that despite everything around him, the only thing he really wants is to be around Cherry again, because the moments with her were the best of his life. It becomes a duet where Cherry's singing about how she feels very likewise towards Pensius, but she also feels conflicted and not fully understanding what she feels about him. I guess you can also say it's like that one song about SpongeBob being forced to work at the chum bucket. And we get a flashback to sort of the pilot. Cherry's outfit is very similar, but noticeably different. She also has a purse she keeps her bombs in, like the Green Goblin. Meanwhile, the others, they find Charlie in a trust circle with two of the V's.
Charlie, what the unholy fuck?
Yeah, maybe you should have thought this through a little more before jumping to do this.
Why are they here? You're aware those two crazy fucks hang out with my shitfuck boss, Valentino?
Angel has a bit of a panic attack, but Charlie says, come on guys, we got this. We just can redeem Angel. And Husk believes in him. Also, I guess that Angel's new outfit for the season is this long sleeve crop top, which leads to the song Speedrun Redemption, which is very okay. Basically just Charlie naming off all the good stuff she knows and tries to get Angel to do. Even playing the game of life, nothing's working. Velvet in a bikini, and Vox has gills. So for their next trick, Charlie's gonna dress up like Dick Dastardly and tie the helpless damsel Husk to the railroad tracks. And the train has an angelic spear attached to it, because I guess Vaggie was in the bathroom during this. Angel thinks this is stupid. so they try calling off the train.
I noticed your little train didn't actually pose any risk, so I took the brakes off.
I guess Fox did that when they were setting up the railroad tracks. So now we're in a real pickle.
Husk, get out of the way!
Oh, sure thing, except you tied me to the fucking tracks!
So Angel has to actually hop in and save him. In the background, we hear a slight remix of Slutty Spider Polka Pop, which is Angel's theme made long before the pilot by Gooseworks. Yes, that one. Her and Viv are friends, and there's no rivalry between Digital Circus and Hazbin. Don't pretend there is. Angel's about to sacrifice himself for Husk, but Vaggie knocks him out of the way. And Husk is upset about Angel's reckless behavior because he cares about him a lot. And Charlie starts realizing, well, Angel's not Pentious.
Maybe what he did redeemed his own sin.
Yeah, that's what I said last episode.
All we need to do is have Angel act against his sins.
A little crazy she didn't think about that before, instead of making them do generic good stuff. It's also really not a good time because the V's know about Angel's sin. Also, Velvet has emoji powers. Angel's sin is he killed his dad. We technically have seen Angel's dad before in a little animation Viv did with audio from The Wedding Singer. But Charlie goes partial full demon, puts her foot down, and tells them that GTFO. Dante's Inferno is a restaurant in hell.
Do you think I could be redeemed?
I believe anyone can be redeemed.
Angel is genuinely pissed with Charlie, and yeah, she definitely messed up and pushed boundaries when she didn't need to. It's better for Angel to just cool off by himself rather than try and fix it. The V's just laugh because it got on all the Kekuda. Also, VoxTube. Well, Mom's not picking up, but at least the V's let them keep the TV. And they clipped the ever-loving shit out of Charlie's interview. And they have the witness in the shadows, totally not Velvet, with a distorted voice. Behind closed doors, like those old TV specials about the person or the place that are terrible.
Hey, long day?
I don't want to talk about it.
I decided to stay.
This was a pretty good episode. The best part of the episode is definitely Cherry. She desperately needed more screen time last season. Her confusion about how she feels, along with Pentious' longing, just feels so real. And it's really nice seeing that Cherry wants to stay at the hotel so she can get to him. Baxter's backstory with Pentious is very interesting. Charlie feels downright naive for trusting the V's, and her ignoring her own advice because she's just so high on the idea that she succeeded, she's not really thinking straight. And it's nice seeing Angel and Cherry's friendship. 7.5 out of 10. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for the rest.
So for people who don't know, I've had these characters for a very long time, and I've done art of them, and I've, like when you're young, you go like, when I have a show, here's my characters, like, so I've done many like artwork of all the Hazbin like hotel gang, as I call them, and it included a couple characters who aren't part of the hotel gang. Especially weren't in season 1. I was able to bring one of them in as a quick cameo, and I'm excited because there will be more of her in the show. But Mimsy was one of those characters, and so Baxter was another one of those characters. And for a while, I didn't know what to do with him because he was kind of like he is. In a way, he got replaced by Sir Pentious because, like, the kind of nerdy, like, silly goofball scientist character, I was like, I like Pentious more, so I'm gonna. But that was before, like, finding a voice and a character for Baxter, and now I love. He's so different, and I think he's a fun blend to the gang because he's I don't know, he's kind of mean and blunt, but like in a way that's very like fun and very like, because he's a little scientist. So he's just like, this is how it is,
I loved reading that Sir Pentious was kind of a replacement.
and then we joke about that in the episode because then we're like, he's the
brilliant.
which is the funny like behind the scenes. I think that's why I was like, yeah, we should joke about him being the replacement now because he was technically the one replaced originally.
Isn't the title
so
New
good.
Pentious?
Yeah, it's called New Pentious. He's the new Pentious.